Stop doubting yourself because of broke prospects. If you're a coach, consultant, agency owner, healer, or expert, and you're starting to doubt your business model, your offer, you're constantly thinking about changing niches because you're sick and tired of hearing the endless excuses of, it's not the right time for me, or even worse, I would love this, but I literally have no money to invest, then this video is for you because I've struggled this for many, 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 many years, and I learned an uncomfortable truth that allowed me to sell even though people said that, well, I have no money. Because I realized that there's actually something deeper beneath the I don't have money. And I notice this a lot with experts. We usually stop at the, well, this is how much money I have. So we never really challenge our prospects to bring out the truth. And the truth is that the I don't have enough money is rarely the case, because if you think about it, if you suddenly needed 5 or 10K for a surgery for your parent, you would find the money, right? There would be no, I don't have enough money. Am I saying that every single prospect that you talk to should go into debt just to work with you? No, this is not what I'm saying. I'm saying that in some cases where you really, really like the prospect, when you challenge their thinking a bit, they will get creative and they will find ways to work with you. I was talking about this with my coach and I said, I'm so tired of broke people. I don't know how to speak to people, how to market so that people with money come to me instead of just having all of these people who can't afford my services. And he said, you know what? Everybody needs your service. Every single person on this planet needs your service because every single person is struggling with mindset issues. And that opened my eyes. That caused me to show up differently in the sales conversations. And whenever I got the excuse of, oh, I need to talk to my partner, it's not the right time for me, and so on and so forth, I would challenge my prospects. Right? An example of challenging your prospect would be, what does it cost you if you don't take action? If you keep going and things, nothing changes, what's the actual cost of that? Right? And if they're ambitious, if they're your people, if they understand the value, they will understand that there's a higher cost to not taking action. And sometimes they will borrow money. I've had this event a few times. An example is one of my one-on-one clients. She didn't have the money for one-on-one coaching. She took out a loan and then made $25,000 2 months later after working together. Very profitable. Another one of my group coaching clients didn't have the money. She said, we're going to do a payment plan together. I said, great, let's do it. I took a seat reservation and magically the next day, money showed up. A client that she was talking to for weeks suddenly decided to pay her and send her the money. And she had money suddenly to work with me to pay her for her first month. If that didn't happen, she would have taken out a loan. Now, of course, you need to be ethical with this as well. If you're seeing red flags in the sense that let's say you're talking to someone who could easily take out a loan, but you notice that they're not really taking action, they're not action takers, that means they're not going to get results with you. So in that case, I wouldn't push. I don't push. For example, the way that I create relationships, coaching relationships, I want to see the person. I'm testing my prospect as much as they're testing me. I give my prospects a trial period. I want to experience what's it like to coach them so that they also experience what's it like to coach me, to coach with me. And I gave a challenge to a prospect, and, I messaged him mid-challenge and I say, how's the challenge going? And he's like, well, I really don't have that much time. Could you finish the challenge for me? I say, you know what? Forget it. Forget it. And we're talking about someone who had money to pay me for one-on-one coaching, right? And this happened as well. I did this many times when I felt like they were not action takers. They did not take the process seriously. I wouldn't make an offer. I would say, you know what, forget it. So I'm saying be ethical. But if you're talking to someone who is taking action, someone you enjoy coaching with, right? Or coaching them, someone that you actually have a great experience with them, challenge them. It's your right. See how much they actually want it. And I've borrowed money for coaching many times. Yes. And I've made more money every single time I borrowed money for coaching, right? Because nobody has a budget for coaching. Nobody has money for coaching. Lying around like, oh, I just have this amount of money for coaching that I've saved up. There's always other things that are more urgent than taking care of your mind, taking care of your body, taking care of your spirit, taking care of your health. There's always more pressing issues. So what I'm trying to say is that you don't need to change your business model every time you get someone who is not the right fit for you in a call. You don't need to doubt your offer. You don't need to doubt your ability to sell. If you've gotten clients, it means that it works. I get it. It's a numbers game. We all have to go through talking to a lot of people to get a few clients, but this is what we signed up for, whether we knew it or not. This is the business. But here's something that helped me tremendously with this process, with the numbers game. Instead of thinking in the sales call, what can I get? Or, I didn't make a sale. I'm so angry. This person just wasted my time. This person didn't appreciate my time, my experience. I put in so much work to reach this level and they just don't see it. That makes life very miserable. So I shifted my thinking to, can I change this person's life in this call? Sometimes a sales call where you simply ask a few clarifying questions of, what do you want? Why do you want it? Why do you think you haven't gotten it so far? What do you think you need? What have you tried so far? Sometimes even something as simple as that can be very valuable. That level of clarity. You'd be surprised how many people never ask themselves these questions or have never been asked these questions. Just a simple call like that can be life-changing. Right? I like to take it one step further and treat every single prospect as if they were already my clients and give them a full-on experience instead of just sales call, ask a few questions, give me a yes or no, okay, send me the money. I take pride in being able to change someone's life, whether they become a client or not. So, what if you started thinking that way? What if you started bringing more love to the conversations? Do you think you're going to show up to these calls with a lot more energy, with a lot more enthusiasm? Excuse me. Do you think they would be a lot more fun? Probably. Yeah. Let me know what was your biggest insight from this conversation. And if you want to experience the Warrior Shaman Mindset and how it can help you get to 5-figure months with a lot more ease and less stress, you can either book a call directly through the link in the description with me, or you can check out this in-depth, powerful training that shows you exactly what the Warrior Shaman Mindset is and how it can help you. Check it out right now, give it a like, and I'll see you soon.